Hello everybody, my name is Hammock. Today I'm going to be playing some Team Fortress 2. I know, a game I rarely play these days. So I wanted to do a bit of a challenge, since playing TF2, doing my same usual maps like Upward and Badwater, which I've been conditioned to like from playing a lot of ETF2L, I want to play some maps that are more of a blast to the past, and by maps I mean just Dust Bowl. I did play a little bit of 2-4, and 2-4 is very relaxing if you're just playing like a piece heavy or something, or you want to just work on your sniper duels, because basically nothing goes on, and there's basically no cheaters at the same time, because who the fuck would want to cheat on 2-4? Like, what you're not gonna make any progress, really. Like, the people who play that are a little bit more asleep and aren't really going to gamer rage as much as cheating on Upward, for example. So I also wanted to do a bit of nostalgia, and what I've done is I've equipped only stock weapons. I've also made a little bit of customization, like with my NG. I've got like the bold NG, got this here. This is actually the same shotgun I use on Soldier, so that's why it's called Pepper Pot Pete, because the Soldier's weaponry names are based around the wooden cutouts of soldiers' imaginary, I mean totally real military buddies during the war. I and I, Pepper Pot Pete and Salty Pete. Yeah. So I just use that on NG because I did have a strange shotgun for Highlander that I used for a bit. I think it was the strange festive one. This one, yeah, builds destroyed, spies killed, defender kills. I got a couple kills on that, but then I got my cool shiny glowy one, which I've pretty much used ever since. Because look at it, it's very cool. I'm gonna just go stock uh, the pistol named Railgun because it's like the Team Fortress classic Railgun, which used the energy credits. I'm trying to remember what they were called. I think they were just called energy. Now I think about it, that the engineer used to build and upgrade because Team Fortress Classic was one of my like first-person shooters. Um, so that's why I believe the engineer has 200 reserve ammo, which is quite absurd compared to all the other the ammo for all the other classes. Is because it's like it originally the railgun used your 200 metal that you had to like fire, so they probably just kept that in as like an extra little like feature, which I think is kind of cool. So I've got like a full stock thing. I'm going stock with every class, including medic, which is going to be wild because I get to use the nail gun, which no one ever uses anymore. I really wish that they buffed the syringe gun and the Blutsauger at least enough, and the overdose. I forgot about the overdose. At least enough so that they have the passive reload of the crossbow, because that is so nice to just like shoot somebody and then like switch to your medigun and not have to worry about a pyro being on you, and you have to pull out your primary and it's got like 10 shots left over and you're like, ah shit. But that'll be quite nice, but probably not going to happen. So I'm just going to be playing these stock loadouts. Going to be playing some old map. Just going to do some Dust Bowl for now. Maybe I'll do some other older maps later on. But I'm kind of just feeling Dust Bowl right now, and I kind of just wanted to come back and do like a proper YouTube video, which I don't think I've done in forever. And it's because I've been doing like a lot of things trying to improve myself and try and make other people around me a bit like happier and stuff. And so whenever I've wanted to create things, I've only really had time to stream, which is a little bit like it's actually a lot lower energy. I can just come on, play a game, chat, talk about random bullshit, and just ramble for a while. But then you lose a lot of the polish of like the YouTube video where you could just edit things and cut things out, and yeah. And also, when it comes to streaming, since I'm a very introverted person, since I'm a very introverted person, being autistic and such, I can only stream for a little bit, like maybe an hour or hour and a half before like I just get exhausted and I become less willing to talk. Like even though I know I'm just talking to myself. Oh nice. Thank you, Val, for putting me on the losing team in order to really give the team positive reinforcement, like, oh no, we've lost, but now we've got Hammock on our team, so surely we can't lose the next point. Huh. Multiple big chungus. Let's play engineer. So since I'm usually quite an introverted person, like after a while I just get like non-verbal, and it's like I have like the start of my stream, which is like prime time, and then like afterwards I kind of have like a wind down game, like playing Civ 6 or playing Dota, and just like turning off my brain because I'm putting all my effort into just playing. And this point really needs more ammo packs. Something no one should ever say about Dust Bowl. But by the time I get here, I can't even... Sure. I can't even, like, get a full base up. And blue team's probably already got the full level 3 set. It's kind of weird. This gun is totally going to go down, but that's the stock NG life. You build guns that will go down very quickly. Because a gun that stays up forever with Wrangler and Rescue Ranger, it's kind of stupid. I don't like that balance decision. Oh, nice duck. But anyway, since I'm quite an introverted person, I kind of lose a lot of my ability to just talk and have a interesting discussion throughout the entire stream. Kind of have like a set time. So I wanted to just have more opportunity to just talk about things and not have to worry about like, well, I've already talked about the cool thing I wanted to talk about to this like small pool of viewers at the start, so this other person who joined later on kind of has to go watch the VOD. Oh, that went well. I immediately lost my train of thought, but good thing I'm playing NG. Yeah, the main thing I wanted to do is basically just play casual, have my own challenge of, I'm just going to use stock, and it's going to be a bit of nostalgia, and it's also going to be really tricky. That demo just disappeared into the ether. The gods have taken him. Also, just like extra difficulty, because after you played this game for 11,000 hours or something, it can get a bit boring. I actually found TF2 to always be quite refreshing if I just changed my hat for some reason. It just made it a bit more refreshing. It's like, oh, it's like I'm playing a different game. Man, imagine playing different games, am I right? God, this actually feels kind of strange to talk to myself and not have an audience immediately in front of me. This NG's helping us. Thank you, friend. You'll be rewarded in the afterlife with the rest of us NGs. And the main topic of conversation is I want to talk about the 3 main ways that you can guarantee to win in Team Fortress 2. And you might be asking, Hammock, Team Fortress 2 is an online video game that's been out since 2007. If someone's won the game, I haven't heard of them. And it's a fucking online video game. How do you win at it? It's not like it has an end state with cutscenes and like, you have defeated the final boss. No, I have been bested by the great champion of Team Fortress 2. Ah! Or if there has, I haven't heard of them. Maybe it was probably Germa. Germa's probably won Team Fortress 2, let's be honest. But the ways that you can win Team Fortress 2 is 3 main things. The first one is have fun, because if you're having fun, then you're always winning. That's what I say to my friends in D&D when their character fucking dies. Damage. Nice sticky trap. That guy's been waiting there the whole time. He's having the time of his life. He's winning in Team Fortress 2 because he's having fun. Probably. That or he's depressed like a lot of the people who play this game. I'm going to pretend that he's actually having fun. So the second way that you can win in Team Fortress 2 is by shot calling and being a tryhard and trying to win the game. Because what better way to get immediately kicked from the server by people assuming that you're like being a meme lord and just like mic spamming is by shot calling and using callouts no one knows about because they don't play competitive TF2. Or you're like me and you're an outdated boomer and you just refer to like a random position by like a Highlander player who hasn't been playing the game in 9 years. Look at this guy! Look at this guy, he's having the time of his life. I had the time of my life. I'm hoping there's not a spy right under me. I like how as soon as took damage, he immediately unequipped the Wrangler. Like, oh shit, no, I wasn't prepared for this. What am I meant to do in this situation? Is that a Flog Pyro? Hey guys, there's a Flog Pyro. This guy is still sticky trapping that exact spot. He's just waiting there. I love it. Oh, I love it. Oh, it's this is TF2, just a guy. Guys, there's a spy on last point. Look out. The spy is probably like right there. Okay. So since we already have other NGs, I'm going to switch to heavy, the least played and main character of Team Fortress 2. Ignoring the potential massive jump cuts of jumping between gameplay because I keep talking about a thing and then having to fight somebody and then lose my attention span and then also ramble and talk about something else and probably have to edit that out. Hammock, why is shot calling in a pub a good thing to do in Team Fortress 2? Rhyme. Ah. What? Oh, there's the Spencer. This spy. There is a spy team. See, if I called a little bit earlier, I could have probably saved that sniper, but then again, he probably wouldn't have turned around anyway because he's a sniper. Wow. I can't actually airstrafe when I spin up that gun. Hehehe. Smart move, spy. Now, besides basic callouts like calling a spy, calling that they have overcharge, or there is a phlogistonator pirate about to destroy our entire team by just yelling flog, usually. The sticky guy has left. I can advance. You can also try shot calling and rallying the team, which I would definitely do if I had... Oh no, he pushed me out of the way! Oh, if that shortstop didn't go away, I could have fucking destroyed that noob. Oh. But the main thing, besides just calling out things to give information to your team, is just general morale, because this is a team-based game, and a lot of people do kind of end up playing in their own worlds and trying to play their own game, which is fun, and I'm not detracting away from other people's gaming experience, but if you want to win, a lot of times you can't win if everyone is just, I'm going to go NG and just build on this part of the map, or hey, this person's built on point, I'm going to build exactly next to them to fortify this position, or I'm going to play sniper and just get points. Sometimes you just need someone in the team to be like, hey guys, we're going to push right now, and if you follow me, we will win the game, and you will look really good at the game, and I think you are all also very handsome. It generally has good results, and or they call me a slur and want to vote kick me from the game. But then you just don't want to be in that server with those people anyway. Guys, there's a spy on last. That spy's probably using a kunai. Okay, it's dead. Nice. Point held. They have full charge, team. They used the Uber team. They're coming top left. Sorry, I keep getting distracted by my train of thought by having to actually focus on the game and not get trick stabbed. And finally, the third and final way that you can win at Team Fortress 2 is to not kill friendlies. And the reason why I say this, not just because I myself like to also be a friendly on servers that allow for such a thing, like for example playing on 2Fort, where there is little to no objective going on there anyway, but also because if you kill a friendly, that person's already choosing not to participate in the same game of Team Fortress 2 that you're playing, and by killing them, you're most likely going to anger them and put them as an additional number of people that you have to fight against. So as long as you leave them alive, you're making it a lot easier for you to win the game. Because friendlies are actively choosing to play the game in a completely different way, which is totally fine, as long as, you know, you don't also want to win and have fun by winning, in which case they can fuck right up. But in an acceptable situation, like playing on custom community servers, like playing trade Minecraft, or other servers where people don't really want to actually win, like probably a lot of CTF servers, it appears that the game that I was in is now departed because we all died and the respawns on Dust Bowl are like 20 seconds long, which is ridiculous considering the map is fucking tiny. And then everyone rage quit, so I decided to leave. And so it brings me to the point of how to tell if it is worth killing a friendly. And I feel like the only real times that you can really get away with killing a friendly without just putting more workload onto fighting someone who would otherwise not really care about your existence is if they were actively inhibiting you from playing the game by being a friendly heavy who's blocking the payload, or sitting on the intelligence and being like, hey guys, look at me, I'm center of attention, I'm holding the intelligence and we can't win, or the guy who is a trollcher and went to market garden you and missed, but oh, surprise, I'm actually a friendly and I'm crouching because I'm a friend and you shouldn't kill me, and like, I feel like you should definitely kill those people because they're lying and deceitful and they're backstabbing you. But other than that, I feel like it's totally okay just to leave friendlies and not have to...
There's lots of people coming up.
Oh no, we have other people talking in this video game. My social anxiety. Oh. Time to play stock sniper and hopefully miss all my shots. Yes. There's a sentry under. Get out of here, soldier. One of the sentries is down.
Push, boys, push.
They activated Flog, look out.
They have a Flog Pyro critting on point.
Oh man. I wish I could actively always queue into American servers, even if I can go into European servers, just because I like being able to actually communicate with people. You know? I'll see you guys in the glorious afterlife. I use buff banner. Oh god, there's no afterlife at all, it's just darkness and pain! Hi. They buff bannered in. Oh, I went into making this video with like, oh, I'm just going to do like a nice monologue and talk about some things while playing. I forgot how hard that is actually to do, and just I end up losing concentration and, oh, no, tell you. And just actually playing the game and zoning out and then zoning back in and being like, what the fuck, what am I talking about? The sniper is still on the left side team, we need to deal with him. And then just tryharding and communicating, like the thing I addressed earlier, which is what I always do, which is why I wanted to share to you. But now I end up just playing TF2 and forgetting about what I was going to talk about. Besides, I guess my original topic was how to win at Team Fortress 2, and my way to win at TF2 is by having fun, by communicating and trying to win, and by not killing friendlies. There haven't really been any friendlies in this, because I guess people who play Dust Bowl just want the action. I actually find Dust Bowl to be quite a bit more relaxing to play compared to just playing a lot of Bad Water and Upward. Fuck. Because after playing a lot of Bad Water and Upward... Oh yeah, you can get up here. Oh shit, I bumped him as well. I can't escape being bumped! These chokes are just like so small. But the upside of Dust Bowl is because there's so little chance for you to just pop off and just be so skillful that you just like win the game for your team, which can happen on a lot of the competitive maps like Bad Water and Upward. I say competitive, is competitive in Europe. Then again, I haven't played European Highlander in a while, so they could have changed that. Definitely not as competitive as RGL. By the way, shout out to RGL, really cool league. Shout out to all the amazing people who work on RGL, like Exa and Sigafu. They're doing amazing. I wish I could participate in a league that's being worked on that well. I did get to play an ETF2 on UGC, but UGC was a bleh, and ETF2 was alright. Just was waiting for someone to get telefragged by that. Run on the point, guys! Ah, oh well, GG. Oh, I just alt-tabbed by accident when I tried to press my undisguise key. But RGL is a whole nother thing. They did a very good job rooting out all the rude dudes and having much higher rates of people playing the game than there have ever really been for a long time. So good job to those guys. Dustbolt, like, just because there isn't as much opportunity to pop off, it means that the chance of winning is just based on people wanting to win and play as a team versus being a lot better and seeing how good they are. So there's a sniper. There's a sniper on that door, so I'm gonna pop immediately. Oh no, he left. He was banished into the Shadow Realm. And this point is very horribly designed for this version of the game versus the original versions, which was still pretty badly designed, to be honest. Oh, Team Fortress Classic Dustbolt, way to push in through one tiny doorway when every class had some type of grenade. Oh, that was terrible. Oh, I think I'm gonna leave now. Yeah, I think Dustbolt can generally be quite nice to experience in general, although I guess it does still depend on the day and whether or not we get the TF2 gamers or we get people who just want to actually have fun. So I think I'll end this video here. I don't really... Man, this is going to be very tricky to edit, but I kind of just wanted to talk about how I like to play the game recently, while also imposing the challenge of playing stock just to give me a bit of nostalgia, and also, I don't know, it's just extra fun really, because if I could just equip all my unlocks that I have available, then when I play medic I'm just going to be running crossbow, medic gun, Ubersaw, and when I play NG I'm going to be running like Eureka Effect all the time because it's the best wrench in the game and everybody else who disagrees is wrong. So just putting on that little extra restriction just makes the game a little bit more fresh and different, and also gets me that hit of nostalgia of being like, oh, it's like when it was a worse state of the game but I didn't know any better. Wow. But anyway, I think I'll make some more of these, hopefully, playing different maps and doing different challenges, or playing different games, like maybe playing some Dota or playing some Civ. I've actually been meaning to make a lot of videos for Civ 6, because I've got like 3,000 hours on that game. That game is really fun, and the new expansion came out, which is also a lot of fun. Problem is, average game time for that game is about 8 hours, so it takes a lot of editing down. I haven't really figured out a way to edit it down to about like 10 minutes or so it's like easily watchable and it isn't just like a drag, like trying to like hypercut like all the more interesting parts of like the thing that I'm going for and the victory condition I'm going for, without it just being like, here's this, here's this, here's that, and then the game starts. I might actually just like, maybe if I'm playing like England, for example, just skip the video straight into like the industrial era. Maybe, I don't know. Anyway, I hope you're having a good time. I hope that during these trying times with the world pretty much coming to the end, you're all finding some way of enjoying yourselves and closing off and just trying to, you know, stay safe mentally as well as physically. So, and that's quite an important thing. And yeah, I just really wish you the best of luck, sincerely, and hope that what you can do to help others around you, you can. So, yeah. Hopefully I'll see you in the next video. God, now it's become awkward. Fuck. Throw on voice effects to make it silly. Oh, I love these voice effects. I could actually just edit some shit in post as well to those effects. Oh my god. The creative opportunities have opened up for me. Hammock, what shall you do right now? Activate the stupid meme effects. Let's go. Yeah.